Hey guys, let's talk about the better construction story. So when we go with good, which I just explained, we go to better. And you say, okay, well, what is this? Well, same thing, one-handed opening and one-handed close. How does that work? Well, we use a positional stop on this drawer. So the stop is here on the glide system, but it also has a roller glide. This is a Kenilyn glide system, so it makes this drawer glide very easily. I don't have to wrestle with my dresser. I can open it one-handed if I've got a toddler on my hip or laundry in my hand. I don't have to set anything down. But this is a solid and veneer construction story. So when you say solids and veneers, I flip the drawer open and I can show the drawer, I can show that it is corner blocked all the way around. I can show that this is a veneered drawer front, meaning a thin layer of wood put over a very durable substrate. We love the beauty of the grain of wood. That's why we use veneering. But if you think of a tree, most of the tree has limbs, it has knots, it has imperfections in it. So the number one grade wood that's very clear and very pretty that we all want to purchase is the most expensive part because there's only a little bit of it. There's less of it than there is of the rest of the tree. So if this top was an inch thick, and every case in here was an inch thick with an inch thick board, we would cut down every tree in the world. There'd be no more trees left. So what if we can use the beauty of this wood and we can cut a very thin layer, a very, very thin layer, about 1 millimeter thick, and then we can put it over a thick board underneath. It's an engineered wood. It's a very durable wood. Then we can get the best of both worlds. Y'all all heard me describe the cheese and crackers analogy. So you're at a holiday party, there are crackers laid out on a tray and there's a cheese block in the middle, and you take a knife and you pull that knife back to you on the cheese block and you peel up a layer of the cheese. And you look at that layer of cheese and there's graining in that cheese and there's graining in that block. It's the same. They replicate all the way through that cheese block. Then you take that cheese and you lay it over your cracker. You essentially have just veneered your cracker. And so it is with wood. There's graining all the way through the log. There's graining all the way through that board. So if I can peel thin layers about 1 millimeter thick, about as thick as your thumbnail, if I can peel each layer off, and then I can lay it over a long piece of wood, such as a top or a side or a drawer front, I can use a lot more of that beautiful wood. And it's a sustainable story. It's a green story. I can use this board a lot longer. I can drive costs down. I can give you the beauty of the graining of the wood, and I can give it to you at a price of $3.99 on this bed. Are you kidding me? $11.49 on the suit. Are you crazy? This is what veneering does for us. This is why Ashley, this is our whole story. So veneering is taking thin layers of wood and layering them over a substrate that is stronger. So when we move from good, which is our kitchen cabinets and driver's license, and we move to better, we go to solids and veneers. So we got a solid framing and veneered fronts, veneered tops, veneered sides. And then when we go to best, the best category, which is Millennium, we're obviously just getting larger scale. Same thing, same solids and veneers. We end up with ball bearing glide systems. We end up with more finesse. We end up with the creme de la creme, the top end. But that's what that does for you. So this is your better construction story, and I just want to communicate that to you very clearly and help you be able to communicate that to your customers. Thank you very much.